character returns for Victor's revenge twist and Billy's startling investor revealed? According to teasers for The Young and the Restless, YNR, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, recently made a significant request of Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, which was promptly turned down. Billy still needs a capital commitment to make this revenge scheme a success, even though his goal is to destabilize Chancellor and then take it for almost nothing. Jack declined to take part in a plot that would harm Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, when Billy begged him for the money he needed. Furthermore, Jack would much rather see Billy let all of this go than pursue revenge, which he believes is a bad idea. Billy has few options here because YNR fans know he won't do it. Billy might change his plan and get revenge on Victor in a different way, but that wouldn't give him the chance to reclaim his position as Chancellor as he desires. Billy's best course of action in light of this is to rely on a different investor, possibly one who has resentment at Victor for what he perceives to be a stolen business. What happens if Billy joins forces with Tucker McCall, last portrayed by Trevor St. John, who has been recovering from Audra Charles's, Zuleika Silver, theft of Glissade with Victor's assistance? By this point, Tucker has most likely realized that Victor was the one behind that plot alone. Tucker may ultimately choose to hold Victor accountable for that since he is not the type of person who can forgive and go on. Tucker's reappearance makes logical, regardless of whether Trevor St. John makes a comeback or the show recasts with a different actor. Tucker deserves to return with a bang because he left with a whine. Billy will need to come up with some new plans because he disowned Jack and made it apparent that he doesn't trust his brother. Tucker has a tense past with the Abbotts, which makes Billy distrustful of him as well, but it doesn't really matter now that Billy is separating from his own family. In this case, Billy might conclude that his enemy is his friend and team up with Tucker to get revenge on Victor. Billy might be ready to take the chance of forming an alliance with Tucker, but he would need to be cautious about his hidden agenda. The Young and the Restless, YNR, has long captivated viewers with its intricate storylines, dynamic characters, and unexpected twists. Among the most recent developments, Billy Abbott has found himself at the center of an intriguing mystery involving a shocking investor and a potential revenge plot against Victor Newman. Could this storyline mark the return of a familiar character intent on shaking up Genoa City? Let's delve into the possibilities and explore how this narrative could unfold. Billy Abbott, a complicated character. Billy Abbott, portrayed by Jason Thompson, is one of Y&R's most complex and multifaceted characters. Known for his impulsive decisions, rebellious nature, and penchant for trouble, Billy has always walked a fine line between hero and anti-hero. His complicated relationships with family members, romantic partners, and business associates make him a central figure in Genoa City. In recent months, Billy has been navigating his role at Chancellor Winters, striving to establish himself as a formidable force in the corporate world. However, his past failures and erratic behavior have left many doubting his ability to succeed. As Billy embarks on a new venture, the revelation of a mysterious investor raises questions about his intentions and the true nature of this partnership. The mysterious investor. Who could it be? The identity of Billy's investor is a closely guarded secret, fueling speculation among fans and characters alike. This plot point opens the door for the return of a past character or the introduction of a new player with ties to Victor Newman and Newman Enterprises. Let's examine some potential candidates. 1. Adam Newman. Adam Newman, Victor's son and perennial black sheep of the Newman family, is a strong contender. Known for his complicated relationship with his father and his desire to carve out his own legacy, Adam's involvement would add layers of intrigue. Teaming up with Billy, a known adversary of Victor, could signal a strategic move to undermine Newman Enterprises. 2. Tucker McCall. Tucker McCall, a cunning businessman with a history of clashing with Victor, could also be the investor. Tucker's recent return to Genoa City and his interest in disrupting the status quo make him a viable candidate. Partnering with Billy would serve Tucker's agenda of destabilizing Victor's empire. 3. Ashley Abbott. Ashley Abbott, Billy's sister, has her own complicated history with Victor. Although she's generally seen as a voice of reason within the Abbott family, Ashley's desire to protect her family's legacy could lead her to back Billy's venture. Her involvement would add a familial dimension to the storyline, highlighting the Abbott-Newman rivalry. 4. Phyllis Summers. Phyllis Summers, another character with a fraught history with Victor, could be the surprising investor. Phyllis's recent struggles and desire to regain control of her life make her a wild card in this scenario. Aligning with Billy would allow her to seek revenge against Victor while advancing her own interests. 5. A new character. The introduction of a new character with ties to Victor or Newman Enterprises could shake up the dynamics in Genoa City. This investor might have a vendetta against Victor, seeking to use Billy as a pawn in their revenge scheme. Victor Newman, the Titan in danger. Victor Newman, the patriarch of the Newman family and the ultimate corporate titan, has faced countless challenges over the years. His ironclad control over Newman Enterprises and his ruthless tactics have made him a formidable opponent. However, Victor's past decisions and alliances have created a long list of enemies, any of whom could be orchestrating this latest attack. Victor's recent health struggles and semi-retirement have created a power vacuum within Newman Enterprises. As his children and other key players vie for control, Victor's vulnerability becomes apparent. The revelation of Billy's investor as someone with a vendetta against Victor could expose the cracks in the Newman empire and force Victor to confront his past actions. The revenge twist, motives and consequences. If the investor's ultimate goal is revenge against Victor, this storyline could delve into the motivations behind their actions. Whether it's a former business associate, a spurned lover, or a long-lost family member, the investor's identity and backstory would add depth to the narrative. Possible motives. Corporate rivalry. A former associate who was ousted by Victor might seek to dismantle Newman Enterprises as payback. Personal betrayal. An ex-lover or family member who feels wronged by Victor could use Billy as a means to exact revenge. Generational conflict. A younger character with ties to Victor's past could represent a new generation challenging the old guard. Consequences for Genoa City. The fallout from this storyline would ripple through Genoa City, affecting multiple characters and relationships. Billy's partnership with the investor could strain his relationships with his family, particularly Jack Abbott, who has often served as a stabilizing force for Billy. Additionally, Victor's children, including Victoria, Nick, and Adam, would likely be drawn into the conflict, reigniting sibling rivalries and testing their loyalty to their father. Character returns. Who might reappear? The potential for a character return adds an exciting layer to this storyline. YNR has a history of bringing back beloved or controversial figures to shake up the narrative. Some possibilities include: 1. J.T. Hellstrom. J.T.'s tumultuous history with Victoria Newman and his vendetta against Victor make him a compelling candidate. If he were revealed as the investor, it would reignite his conflict with the Newmans and create dramatic tension. 2. Chelsea Lawson. Chelsea's connections to both Billy and Adam could position her as a key player in this storyline. If she were involved as the investor, her motivations and alliances would add complexity. 3. Ian Ward. Ian Ward, a master manipulator and con artist, has clashed with Victor in the past. His return would signal high-stakes drama and a calculated effort to bring down Newman Enterprises. 4. Patty Williams. Patty's history of obsession and revenge could make her a wild card in this scenario. Her involvement would bring unpredictability and chaos to the storyline. Future implications. The revelation of Billy's investor and the unfolding revenge plot against Victor could have far-reaching implications for Y&R's landscape. This storyline has the potential to redefine alliances. Characters may be forced to choose sides, leading to unexpected alliances and betrayals. Challenge power dynamics. the balance of power within Newman Enterprises and the Abbott family could shift dramatically. Deepened character arcs, exploring the investor's motivations and Billy's decisions would provide opportunities for character growth and introspection. Conclusion. The Young and the Restless thrives on its ability to weave intricate narratives that keep viewers guessing. Billy's mysterious investor and the potential revenge twist against Victor Newman promise to deliver the drama, intrigue, and emotional stakes that fans have come to expect. Whether it involves the return of a familiar face or the introduction of a new character, this storyline is poised to leave a lasting impact on Genoa City. As the pieces fall into place, one thing is certain: Y&R's legacy of compelling storytelling continues to shine. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, has always been a hotbed of dramatic twists, power struggles, and unexpected alliances. One of the most intriguing recent developments revolves around Billy Abbott, played by Jason Thompson, and his relentless pursuit of revenge against Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. Billy's quest to destabilize Chancellor Industries, acquire it at a rock-bottom price, and deliver a major blow to the Newman legacy has taken a dark and unexpected turn. With Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, refusing to fund Billy's ambitious yet vengeful scheme, viewers are left wondering who might step in as his investor, and whether this alliance will trigger an even larger fallout in Genoa City. Billy's desperate gamble. Billy Abbott's obsession with taking down Chancellor Industries stems from his deep-seated rivalry with Victor Newman. Chancellor represents more than just a business opportunity to Billy. It's a chance to avenge perceived wrongs and reclaim a sense of power and control in his life. However, his inability to secure funding from his brother Jack creates a significant roadblock. Jack's refusal wasn't surprising, given his moral opposition to schemes that hurt people like Nicky Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, and his genuine desire for Billy to let go of his vendetta. Jack's denial leaves Billy with limited options. His determination to push forward suggests that he'll need to seek an investor who shares his animosity toward Victor and is willing to bankroll such a high-stakes endeavor. This opens the door for the return of Tucker McCall, last played by Trevor St. John, a character who could bring both tension and unpredictability to the storyline. Tucker McCall, a perfect match? Tucker McCall's recent departure from Genoa City was underwhelming, marked by the fallout of Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, seizing control of Glissade with Victor's assistance. Tucker, a character known for his cunning and resourcefulness, would be a logical candidate to team up with Billy. The two men's shared resentment toward Victor could serve as the foundation for an uneasy but potentially explosive alliance. Tucker's return, whether played again by Trevor St. John or through a recast, could reinvigorate the narrative. His history with Victor, combined with his business acumen and penchant for revenge, aligns perfectly with Billy's objectives. However, Tucker isn't someone to be trusted blindly. His motives would likely extend beyond helping Billy. Tucker might see this as an opportunity to position himself strategically and reclaim his own losses. The enemy of my enemy. The old adage, "the enemy of my enemy is my friend," seems to apply perfectly here. Billy has made it clear that he doesn't trust Tucker, and Tucker's history with the Abbott family is rife with conflict. However, Billy's estrangement from his own family, particularly his recent declaration of independence from Jack, might push him toward unconventional solutions. By teaming up with Tucker, Billy could gain access to the resources and strategic expertise needed to take on Victor and Chancellor Industries. The dynamic between these two characters would be fascinating to watch, especially as they navigate their mutual distrust and conflicting agendas. Tucker's return could also reignite his connections with other key players in Genoa City, adding layers of intrigue to the story. Victor's countermove. Victor Newman is not one to sit idly by while his adversaries plot against him. If Tucker resurfaces and aligns with Billy, it's safe to assume that Victor will catch wind of their plans. Victor's legendary ability to outmaneuver his rivals could set the stage for a dramatic showdown. Victor might leverage his own network of allies to counter Billy and Tucker's moves. Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinle, could all play pivotal roles in helping Victor protect Chancellor Industries and uphold the Newman family's legacy. This could lead to a high-stakes battle involving corporate espionage, betrayals, and unexpected twists. Family fallout. Billy's actions are likely to have ripple effects on his relationships with his family. Jack's refusal to support Billy's scheme was rooted in both moral principles and a desire to maintain family unity. However, Billy's decision to go rogue and seek alternative funding could deepen the rift between the Abbott brothers. Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, and Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, might also weigh in on the situation, offering their perspectives and potentially attempting to mediate. The Abbott family's history of internal conflict makes it unlikely that they'll present a united front, especially with Billy's penchant for taking matters into his own hands. Tucker's broader agenda. If Tucker returns, his involvement in the storyline would likely extend beyond his partnership with Billy. Tucker's complicated relationships with Ashley Abbott and Devin Hamilton, Brighton James, could add further depth to the narrative. His re-entry into Genoa City might reignite old flames, reopen old wounds, and create new alliances. Tucker's presence could also impact Audra Charles, whose betrayal played a significant role in his departure. A potential confrontation between Tucker and Audra could provide additional drama and shed light on Tucker's plans for the future. A power struggle with high stakes. The potential alliance between Billy and Tucker represents more than just a personal vendetta against Victor. It's a power struggle that could reshape the corporate landscape of Genoa City. Chancellor Industries, Newman Enterprises, and Jabot Cosmetics all stand to be affected by the fallout. The stakes are high, not just for the characters directly involved but for the entire canvas of YNR. The battle over Chancellor Industries could draw in additional players, including Jill Abbott, Jess Walton, and Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, whose ties to the company make them key stakeholders in its fate. Conclusion: a catalyst for drama. The Young and the Restless thrives on complex characters, intricate relationships, and high-stakes drama. Billy Abbott's pursuit of revenge against Victor Newman has all the makings of a classic YNR storyline, complete with unexpected alliances, family drama, and corporate intrigue. The potential return of Tucker McCall as Billy's investor and ally could serve as a catalyst for even greater drama. Tucker's re-entry into the storyline would not only shake up Billy's plans but also create new opportunities for conflict and character development across the board. As YNR continues to explore this storyline, viewers can look forward to a roller coaster of emotions, surprises, and power plays. Whether Billy and Tucker's partnership succeeds or implodes, one thing is certain: Genoa City will never be the same.